Phone's fine.
Hello everybody.
Hi.
My name is Darren.
Yes, it is, and I'm Graham.
And I have seen, and so have you in your life, as in you, the film Speed Racer by the Wachowskis.
The Wachowski siblings?
I think it was siblings at this point. I don't think it was brothers. I think it was siblings. But I think it was siblings at this point, but I don't think she was out as being a she at this point. It was kind of like where people were like, Larry's looking a bit sexy.
Yeah.
Yeah, with his pink hair and his no penis.
Yeah.
In case you don't know, the Wachowski brothers, one of them had a sex change and is now Lena Wachowski. And the thing is, to go off on a completely tangent, completely different subject, straight away, when he was Larry Wachowski, he was a proper kind of nerdy little dweeby looking guy. Now that he's she's Lena Wachowski, she looks really cool. I think it's...
Yeah,
I completely understand them saying, like, you know, I was born in the wrong body and everything, because she just looks like herself now.
She fits right now.
Yeah, she didn't look right when she was Larry. She looks right now she's Lena.
Well, I guess that's the whole thing, isn't it? You know, you have such a strong...
The whole thing. I guess it is the whole thing. That is what makes the difference.
You have such a strong identity for yourself in mind, sort of thing. But then when your outside representation doesn't quite match what you believe you are, sort of thing, you can't help but feel that disconnect. So
I suppose it's because like Larry was like, you know, greasy glasses and looked like a proper nerd, whereas Lane looks like, because she's got bright pink hair and she just looks cool and fun and like, you know.
It's how you picture the director of these films would look.
I have no idea what I'd picture. Because the
director of Speed Racer, for God's sake.
Yeah, Speed Racer maybe, but I wouldn't. I wouldn't think that the director of Speed Racer was also the director of The Matrix and Bound, which is a sort of lesbian thriller.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe I'd think Lena Wachowski was the director of a lesbian thriller.
Yeah.
Because she looks cool.
Let's not get hung up on it, I suppose. You know.
No, I just wanted to throw it out there because I wasn't sure whether it was Larry or Lena that directed Speed Racer with Andy. Anyway, so Speed Racer is based on an anime cartoon thing. I guess I don't need to say anime cartoon because an anime is a cartoon. And it's about, it's like in a world where people are obsessed with cars, and Speed Racer, who's the main character, wants to do some racing because he's really good, and the corporation-y type people want to buy him and put him as their, you know, be his sponsor. Yeah. But it's like, but they're evil, so he doesn't want to, but they have money, so he does. And it's just that kind of story, really. Yeah. It's about him trying to overcome corruption.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rags to maybe riches.
Yeah, I guess.
Story.
Yeah, I guess. What did you think of it from when you saw it years ago?
It's a long time ago, so my memory's a bit hazy. All I remember is just a flurry of colours.
Oh, to be fair, that's all it is.
To be honest.
Yeah. Did you enjoy it?
Yes, I remember coming away from the film thinking, yeah.
Yeah, I will forget about that film in several years.
Yeah. You know, I liked the big monkey, John Goodman.
There is a monkey in it if you've not seen it, which is why he took me down an alley there.
And obviously Christina Ricci, obviously.
Trixie. Yeah.
They are, aren't they?
Yes. I like all the dialogue in it, like, because she says hubba hubba at one point. I like that they say things in this film. That...
It's a comic book film?
Yeah. And like holy moly,
and
they
stuff
say
like
things
that.
like that.
It's like, it feels like very much it's just been lifted from the pages.
Literally, I mean, it is. I was watching it and thinking it's almost the reverse of Roger Rabbit, you know, in that the environments are cartooned, but the people are real. As opposed from Roger Rabbit, when, you know, Bob Hoskins in the background are real, but Roger Rabbit's a cartoon, obviously, in case you don't know what I'm talking about.
Who doesn't know what... Oh, no.
Oh, you would be surprised. I've been talking to young people recently, and they don't know anything.
You say young people?
Well, teenagers.
Like 18, 19.
Well, that's a teenager.
It is, but it doesn't give the impression of young.
I was talking to a teenager yesterday. I didn't know who David Bowie was. How do you not know who David Bowie is? Anyway, so who did you say? So yeah, Roger Rabbit. Who doesn't know who Roger Rabbit is?
Yeah.
Anyone born in the 90s, possibly, or before the 80s.
Yeah.
Anyway, Speed Racer, I really liked it as well. It got a bit of a kicking by some of the critics. I think it was one of those where most of them hated it, some of them thought it was alright, a few of them loved it, and I fall into the category of those that loved it. And I think that one of the reasons I love it the most, beyond the design of it, which is just insane, it's one of those where you know when you hear like a high-pitched noise and you're never going to hear that frequency again? I'm pretty sure that once you've seen Speed Racer, you'll never see those colours again. That's gone from your retina.
Yeah.
But... the thing that I like the most about it is that it's so kind of un-cynical, and it's just a nice film about, you know, a family, and it's got heart, and...
they're all ninjas.
No, there's no ninjas in it. There's one nonja, as John Goodman says when he throws him out the window. See that line as well? He's more like a nonja. They must know it's a bad joke, but it made me laugh because it was kind of funny in the way that it was so bad.
It fits that world. So, yeah.
Also, I just seen John Goodman in his pajamas spinning a ninja around his head and throwing him out a window. What's not to love about that film?
Well, it throws back to the Flintstones, doesn't it, I suppose?
Oh, yeah, I guess so. Yeah. That's interesting.
Yeah.
This is certainly better than the Flintstones movie.
Let's just put that on there.
Yeah. Even if you hate it, surely you have to admit that.
Yeah, less colours and less quality.
So, yes, and...
More nonjas.
I like... The biggest criticism of it is that it's a kid's film, supposedly, because look at it. But it's 2 hours and 10 minutes long, and a lot of that is talking about corruption, which most kids aren't going to care about or get.
But they will if it's brightly coloured.
Yes, and also I'm not a kid, so I don't care. Maybe it doesn't work for them, but fuck them. They don't know who David Bowie is.
They're not always buying tickets to the cinema. Or,
no, it's their dad or mum or whatever.
Yeah.
Or me. And not for them, though.
No.
And the corruption-y bits are all dealt with by the baddie of the film, who is Roger Allam.
Yeah.
And he's amazing. I think the first time I saw this film, I thought he was good, but it was a shame it wasn't Tim Curry playing it.
Tim Allen.
Nobody's ever said that. It's a shame it wasn't Tim Allen.
You nearly finished saying Alan, and I could have cut that out.
I wondered why I was getting spasms. Suddenly I was in pain. Like, oh God, I almost said should have been Tim Allen.
Amazing.
The only time I've ever said that's when I saw someone that looked like him in the job centre. That should have been Tim Allen.
Should have been Tim Allen, yeah, he does need a new job.
Or, money. Do you know Tim Allen was done for cocaine smuggling?
Really?
Yeah, on a plane in the 70s, I think.
Wasn't Stallone almost
No.
for...
Stallone was done because he got found with steroids, weirdly. Don't know what he had them. In his briefcase in an airport, and his defence was, I didn't understand some of the rules. What, you mean the law? You didn't understand the law.
Some of the rules. Such a cat.
Anyway, what are we talking about?
I can't even remember. Oh, the bad guy.
Oh, yeah, the bad guy. I really love him. So the first time I thought, he's doing a kind of Tim Curry impression. It is Tim Curry, isn't it?
No.
Is it Tim Rice? I
No,
get confused between Tim Rice and Tim Curry. Who's the guy that plays Dr. Frankenfurter?
Well, that's Tim Curry.
Oh, I was right then, yeah. So
Tim Curry's not the bad guy in this.
No, Roger Allam is, but he's doing a Tim Curry impression.
Oh, right,
so the first time I watched it, I thought, I just wish it was Tim Curry.
Right.
But now, also,
You've learned more about him.
Yeah, Roger, I've become a fan over the years. I mean, he's in V for Vendetta, and I saw him in Pirates of the Caribbean 4 the other day for like 1 second, and he helped me get through it. It was like, he might show up again for 10 seconds and half an hour, I'll stick with it.
Yeah.
And obviously, we're watching In the Loop right now, of which he's in, and amazing. So when I watched it again, and also he looks a spitting image of the dead Christopher Hitchens. Well, he looks the spitting image of a living Christopher Hitchens, but Hitchens is now dead. Yeah.
Oh, that was into... Yeah, carry on.
You're allowed to say that people with cancer lose their hair.
I didn't mean to...
We started this by talking about trannies, we're fine.
Oh, okay.
Or we're not fine. We're ruined from the beginning.
We're far from fine, but yeah.
So it's like watching Christopher Hitchens do a Tim Curry impression, and it's just really funny the way he's spitting all his lines out. It's like a proper panto villain.
Yeah.
Even the boring bits where he's talking about corruption, I really enjoy. The only thing I don't enjoy is there's an annoying fat kid in it. Get rid of him. Don't need him at all. And also there's a monkey in it, Chim Chim. And I like the monkey, and I like the name Chim Chim. It's nice to say. Say Chim Chim.
Chim Chim.
Did you enjoy it?
Yeah, it reminds me of Mary Poppins.
Yeah, maybe that's how they got the name. And maybe that's what the monkey did for a living otherwise, because the bit that I don't like is...
Chimney sweep.
Yeah, by all accounts, the monkey was a bit abused on set, is what I hear. As are most animals that are used for anything other than being animals.
By John Goodman.
No, not by... I don't think it was abused by John Goodman.
Oh.
Although he did gain a monkey amount of weight after the film had finished. The monkey had suspiciously disappeared. Does anyone know where that monkey's gone? No, said John Goodman as he licked his lips.
Chim Chim with chips.
Yeah. So it's a shame that they had to have a monkey in it that was abused. It's like make the monkey smile by like threatening it with a gun. I don't know how they abuse animals.
Yeah.
Shooting one of its babies or something.
Yeah. They had Mr. Ed talking by sticking...
Mr. Ed? What a
I'm just
cultural
thinking
reference.
back to my youth.
Yeah. What, 1933?
They put razor blades under his gums.
God, is that what you used to listen to after Churchill's speeches, Mr. Ed? God, do you still have your Pinky and Perky albums?
Oh my God. Crack on.
Remember Muffin the Mule? Here's a reference for all you 90-year-olds.
Muffin the Mule?
Who's Muffin the Mule?
I don't even...
Dementia's setting in, you know Muffin the Mule. Anyway, what was I going to say?
Oh my God.
Yes,
That's
so I didn't like the monkey
aged,
abuse.
is it?
No.
I like the bad guy. Oh,
no,
I like the bad guy because he looks
Like,
he doesn't look
Christopher Hitchens.
He doesn't look like he should be part of that world. He's like evil in. Do you know what I mean?
Sort
in
of,
this
but he's so kind of comically like charming.
Yeah,
and
he's
comically
over the top
evil
and everything like
that he does fit into, and he's wearing suits. So.
But he looks serious and stuff like that. Do you know what I mean? Like facially and stuff.
There's a bit
he
like
just looks
Shaft turns up, which is
intimidating.
weird. Speaking of things that don't look into place.
Yes.
Yeah, like there's a bit, where Richard Roundtree or whatever his name is goes up to Emil Hirsch and he's like, "Remember me, boy?" And it's like, "Yeah, you Shaft. What are you doing here, Shaft?
Yeah.
Have you got some crime to solve?" Yeah, I really like Racer X in it as well. This is one of the few things I've enjoyed starring Matthew Fox. He's really good, and the arc that his character goes on hits me in the heart, as they say.
Oh. I don't think anybody says that, but
I just said it.
Okay.
I should have said as I say.
What do you mean they say?
Yeah, that guy there who was me. So I really like Racer X.
What really about the story of Racer X?
Well, I can't say it's a twist, can I? I can't say it's a twist.
I actually don't remember fully.
Good. Then watch it again. You'll enjoy it as though it's new. Just watch the film. It's really good. It's like if you. It's the complete opposite of both Mad Max Fury Road and Sin City. Fury Road in the sense that they're both films about people obsessed with cars in a weird world where cars are like a religion.
Okay.
But
Fast and Furious.
No. Mad Max, that's why I said Mad Max.
No.
But in the case of Mad Max, it's mostly practical stunts, and in the case of Speed Racer, nothing's real except I'm pretty sure they just had a pair of eyes. Yeah. Everything else was CG. They had real eyes, everything else CG. So it's the opposite of Fury Road in that sense. And it's the opposite of Sin City in the sense that Sin City's all green screened as well. It's just whereas Sin City is black and white with yellow. This is every colour under the rainbow, and I think they invented a few more colours.
Yeah, they got they fitted a few more.
They found a few more colours.
Yeah.
So I really like Speed Racer. Check it out. Anything to add?
No. Good.
Bye. Bye.